Hello everybody, how are you all doing today? I'm Mentorius Blackheart and welcome back to some Genshin Impact. Now finally the new update is out. We finally can visit the rest of Natlan, I guess. Where would the new area be? Oh, they didn't add the new area yet, because supposedly they're gonna add that area. I guess they didn't add it yet, but the biggest thing is, who in the Night Devils we pull for first? I want both of them. Both Mabuika and Sweet Lolly. I'm kinda leaning more towards Sweet Lolly because I do need a good cryo 5-star. Her being a catalyst user, I I could do Ocean a little bit easier with her.
The world remains constant.
I guess for sure once we oh right, this reset. Once we do the tryouts. Of course, I don't care about the more, so I'm gonna keep those. And that. Everything in the battle pass reset.
Life is like the dew at
What
dawn.
else is new here? So we got the new event. The new Archon quest, which is what I'm gonna be trying to focus on. And okay, how long does this event have? 7 days. I'll do it on Wednesday on the event, and I'll focus mostly on the Archon quest. Of course, we got all of these ready to go. We got the new boss and another quest. This one doesn't have a timer. It's an event guidelines here, but I'll check it out later. For now, let's do the test runs to see who is gonna be more beneficial. Like I said, I'm still leaning more towards Seat Lolly. But I didn't know, I want both of them. Both Mabuika and Seat Lolly. Hey Jordan, how you doing? Mabuika's elemental skill summons for the all-fire armaments to fight alongside her. Tap to have the Ring of Searching Radiance manifest and continuously deal pyro damage to nearby opponents. That's actually really handy for any vaporize or melt team. Or burn. And hold to have Mabuika ride the Flame Strider, converting her normal charge and plunging attack to deal pyro damage. I'm still thinking about that, and I only have like just a short 2 hours, and I don't know how far apart the saves are. I might do a little bit of Deltarune, I just don't know if it will even reach the full 2 hours, because like I say, I don't know where the saves are at. And that's my current time frame until I finish this temporary job. Elemental burst is not reliant on elemental energy, but instead on fighting spirit. When nearby characters consume night soul points or their normal attack hits opponents, Mabuika will gain fighting spirit. When she has about 50% of fighting spirit, Mabuika can unleash her elemental burst to deal AoE pyro damage and activates the Crucible of Death and Life state. During this time, her Flamestrider normal attack charge attack deals increased damage. Ooh, that's nice. I'm still debating whether or not I'm going to do Delta Rune on Tuesday, given that I only have like 2 hours during this whole temporary job that I'm doing, and I don't know how far apart the saves are. And it did seem like I was getting near some kind of boss or something. I don't know, and so I don't know how much Delta Rune I would actually be able to do on just those 2 hour time frame. Sometimes less, actually, depending on if I'm doing something or not. Like right now, it started a tiny bit late because the baby was kind of ingy. So I'm still debating whether or not I'm gonna do it. I might do it and see, like, based on what time it is between each saves, how long I'm gonna go. Will I do the full 2 hours, or maybe just a little shorter, just so that I have enough time to do everything that I can. Especially if I'm gonna go for the secret boss. That one's probably gonna take me some time, probably. So since I don't know its patterns or anything. To facilitate the experience of characters, mental birth and night souls blessing state, additional elemental orbs will appear in the trial and more objects will provide phlogiston. Ooh, honestly, I really want to pull for Mawika, but I also need a good cryo character. Like, I got some decent fire ones already, and so I might go for Seat Valley first, but truth be told, I want both of them. Yeah, we'll see more once Tuesday comes along. Especially since I have seen a weather warning for this week as well, which is something that's been worrying me a little bit. I mean, it is really hot for me here. And right now it's kind of hot. Right now, even today it's not that hot, it is kind of hot right now. Jesus, I just looked at my screen. I was looking at chat, and I just, man, Natlam is more advanced than anywhere in this world. Holy hell, that's one awesome buy. I did see the trailers where it did look cool, but now that I see it in game, it looks a lot better. Natlam is very advanced. For Jesus, not even Fontaine holds a candle to this. Right now is 6:16 p.m. right now.
Try and stop me.
This is hard to control. It even sounds like a legit bike.
Come on! Show me your courage!
Incinerate!
Holy hell, this is actually good.
Yes, you are.
Since I'm right next to this, I have like infinite charge.
Pyroclastic surge!
Yeah. Okay, not gonna lie, this thing's awesome!
Full throttle.
Move away before they start respawning. Yeah, they respawn. Oh my god, that makes me want to pull from a weekend more than Sweet Lolly, but I need a good cryo. That was awesome! Oh. Kind of similar to Jim. No, I think Jim has a few more hours actually compared to me. Because when I'm about to start, it's 1 for him. Like when it's 6 for me, it's like 1 for him when I start. So yeah, you're definitely much closer to my time zone. Okay, now time for a Sweet Lolly. Time for the angry granny. Oh, nice. I probably need to do some catching up, probably. No, I did not read any of that. God damn it. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Let's restart. This elemental skill creates an opal shield based on the elemental mastery. Elemental mastery build. Interesting. In cryo damage in the area. So this is a better Lila. And storing Night Soul points. If Sweet Lolly has at least 50 Night Soul points, she will continuously consume points to create a frost wall storm that follows a character around and deals damage to surrounding opponents. Her elemental burst creates an ice storm that bombards the area, dealing AoE cryo damage and summoning spirit vessel skulls to nearby opponents that deal AoE cryo damage after a short time. The ice storm and the spirit vessel skulls will restore Night Soul points to Sweet Lolly. While her elemental skill is active, after nearby opponents nearby party members trigger frozen or melt, the opponent affected by the reaction will have their pyro and hydro resistance decreased. Ooh, interesting. I'll try, no promises. I do have other responsibilities to attend to after all. Holy Jump will have Sweet Lolly consume phlogiston to leap even higher. She can expend phlogiston stamina mid-air to launch charge attacks to facilitate experience. Okay. Okay, there we go. So I gotta do it while standing still in order to pull that off. What? Wasn't there...
Incoming!
Guess they were expecting me to do that. Guess I finally reached the enemies. Wakey wakey robots! Oh, there was the shield.
You two! Time to end them! Sha! Ha! Sha! Ha! Sha! Sha! Show no mercy! Sa! Sha!
Be careful. I'm not gonna lose that shield. Come on!
Should have stayed inside.
Why did I not?
Get to work! Suffer the wrath of Easley! Yeah!
Okay, she's okay damage-wise.
Oh, so sorry.
Now,
Show no
but
mercy.
it's actually ready already.
Many happy returns. Ta. So. So. Ka. Ta.
I'm surprised I'm not triggering the other thing.
He's Papa! Get him!
This one will be frozen in time. So. Ta. Up to it, Monzai. Ja. So. Ha. Ja.
Oh, that was a shield. Fortunately, I mean, it's actually pretty darn good.
Ja.
Show no mercy! You two! Time to end
Damn
them!
it.
Come on out!
Do I get frostbite? Freeze.
Come on.
Mighty mythical beast. Ja. Ja. Ha. Sa. Ta. Ha. Ha. Ja.
Lolline! He's Papa! Get him!
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry. Up to it, Monzai. Ta. Alley-oop. Sa. Ha.
Okay, that went okay. See, Lolly did leave a bitch with the sour in the damage department, but she is a shielder after all. She's going to trigger a shield, pop off, and let the others do the job. It is kind of hard to pull off her other ability that would cause the cryo damage with a shield. Kind of feel like I need a second cryo applier for that to properly work.
Huh? Take them out! Get out of here!
I hate him, his
Out of the way!
ability to use so much
Everybody
charge.
stand back! Eat this!
Try not to enjoy this too.
Witness the power of good luck. Time to act. Body and mind.
Still need to work on my Sheen Shaw.
Venture time. I'm going in. Mama, get them.
You're in for a little shock.
Rain cutter. No, my sword.
Come on, you have no health. Die already.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Nice and spicy. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Bryce is not trying to stomp me.
Let's spark things.
Of course, Bennett buff is always pretty decent. That's the only thing Bennett's useful for, buffing and healing. And now Diona, a shield healer, who's okay at best.
Judgment. Punishment. Everybody stand back.
Mighty mythical beast!
On a rock. Shiver.
Torture, she's actually pretty decent.
Many happy returns!
Yeah, I mean, with Bennett's buff, it's actually pretty damn decent. Ow!
Pew pew. Diana special. Punishment. Everybody stand back.
Mighty mythical beast!
Yeah, that mix actually wasn't too bad. That actually worked somehow. Oh, nice. I need to get back to doing some video series again, like I did one at some point. Okay, there goes the trials. I'll deal with the event next time. What is it marking me here? Oh, this is now reset. Technically speaking. Here for now, I'll just pick the sword. Let's see. These should have reset as well. Yeah, I got more wishes here. I got enough for 2, so I'm already in the 50s for the pity, I think. Man, I really want both of them. For now, let's go see Lolly. Like I said, I need someone that can freeze over on Oceanid. And her being a catalyst user, she's gonna be constant freeze. Surprises. Should be nearing the pity right now. Bennett. I don't know if I want to C6 that. From what I've been told, I was told not to C6 him. Because with that would be C6, I believe, with that. I believe. Next temple. Yeah, I'm probably hitting hard pity. Another stringless. I would prefer Diona, please, come on. Diona would have been better since I do need to work on her. Or Kachina. So I did 20 pulls right there, technically speaking. See my history, what it's looking like. I know it won't count it just yet, but let you know. That's 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 46 plus a 20, that's 66. Was not lucky. Road standard wishes, I only got 7. I'm not gonna bother with that. Let's go get that chest over there before I go on, and then I'll head for the for the Archon quest. Okay, take care there, Jordan.
Illusion shattered. Yugway, you're up.
Bow your head.
That was quick.
Settle down.
There we go. I need to kill the guys, but
Is it what you wish to
he
find?
was thingy.
Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at
That is
least
cute.
made it a worthwhile experience.
Oh, there's another chest nearby. I'm not gonna go get it. Okay, I don't know what I just found, but it's interesting, this thing up here. I'm gonna put that. Actually, no, let's put that there because they said there's someone up there. Alright, I might as well get that portal while I'm at it.
There is no escape. Stay put.
And this is a cryo one. Ow!
Let the mighty be humbled.
Time for a light show. Shine down.
Silence.
But your shield is still affected. But melts better in this case. Probably Electro will be even better.
There is no escape.
Bow your head.
Let him heal me.
Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
Just telling me about Bennett, if I'm correct. Yeah. That is his 6th constellation, which if I remember correctly, swords, claymore, or polearm wielding characters inside fantastic voyage radius gain a 15% pyro damage, and their weapons are infused with pyro.
Melusines are beautiful creatures.
That part of
They are the pride
weapons
of
being
Fontaine.
infused by pyro
Be sure to be
is
friendly.
the
Cause them
troublemaker
no harm.
one. Find a good way up. It's right here, right where this chest is at.
Don't be scared.
Well, well.
Oh, this is one for the little one. Come on, that little bunny thing seems to have gotten jealous.
New.
Come on, it was too cute. Why did the plushie go
Abandoned
after the
property
little
belongs to whoever
one?
finds it first. So,
I
it's
hate when the
legally
games
yours
make
now.
cute things hostile. At least I can get rid of that marker now. Although I don't think the portal's this way. It's telling me the portal's up. Curious about this cave, so I'm gonna put that there, because I have no idea what's beyond that. Probably a better way up, but I'm too lazy to look for it right now. I see a pyrowalkless. I definitely need more of those. Oh, there should be another one here as well. Get the portal first. This stands out a little too much. Let's mark this. I'm not gonna mess with that yet. I'm just gonna go for that pyrowalkless and then head off to the Archon quest. Is there no Saurian up here? Huh. Okay, guess I'll just have to glide there. I think that is a... no, that is a aiming challenge. That was an Oculus. Not gonna bother the couple. That's an interesting thing to see. Oh, but their heart is not complete. Actually, let's help them out. That's nice. Okay, now let's take care of that. It's a naming challenge, so it should be somewhat easy. Oh, it's not a naming challenge. How did I have the icon of the aiming and not the racing? This is straight up a race. I'm surprised I didn't add the collective plenty yet. I'm hitting left control. How was it that I dived? Oh, that's how. But now it's a little late for that one now, is it? Guess I'm supposed to write this now. Yeah, I was supposed to write this. I did not take that. Probably gave me more time. How far does this go? Yeah, I was supposed to grab that one. Never mind. Now I didn't see a waterfall that had that, but where was that waterfall? It was like right here. That had an oculus. Well, I'm not gonna look for it this time. Wait for 2 days. Navigate. And of course I have to do that whole wait for 2 days actually. But first things first. All. Oh right, we all got free wings now. I might have a few characters that those wings actually fit well enough. That essentially all. Maybe I can look at the wish again. Got plenty of primogens. Why is this being marked? Oh, because they released a new skin for Hu Tao, which I'm not gonna bother with. Don't know what that's for, but. So actually do like around there, not go all the way around. That's technically 2 days still. Also, for those watching Kick and YouTube, do know that on Twitch I do have drops active if you want to get some free stuff for Genshin.
We just got a mess.
Oh, damn it. I accidentally interrupted that. And how do we get a message though?
Does that mean your ancient name is ready to be forged? Let's get some good rest today. We need to be at our best for this special moment.
Is it? I mean, my scroll isn't technically done. Are we gonna have a vision or something? She's positive just on Paimon's snoring. We better put some duct tape or something in her mouth to cover that snoring. Wait, what? Where am I? Is this the Night Kingdom? How did I get here? It was just... It's a voice actor, use it. Feel DC. Like I can't think straight. Let me try to take a look around. Is that a good idea? Looks so dense. This area is really bad shape. These ley lines are. Not finished reading that ley line. Once we finally defeat the abyss, will this place go back to normal? Even though it's been getting ravaged. Yeah, we're inside the Night Kingdom, alright. Wait. Oh. Hold on. Those things. Ah, come on, let me finish reading. Or at least voice acted then. Why are they trying to break through the barrier? Okay, we can get through for some reason. When I passed through the wall of light, I felt like my whole body was frozen. Guess the Lord of the Night's protection can't reach this place. The cold and darkness are suffocating, and all I hear is the cries of exhaustion and pain. How long have these souls existed in torment? How much longer before it ends? There's someone here. Yeah, I
Though
recognize
our
that.
homeland has become a distant memory, the flames of war continue to rage. We've long shed the last of our blood.
Are these the souls of Conrians? I mean, there's that guy again.
Stay strong, my soldiers.
Wait, is the captain? What's the captain doing in here? And what is he saying?
One day, I will deliver you to the place I promised.
Where? Are the people of Conria that are trying to reach the Night Soul Kingdom? That's why they're constantly
Morning,
pushing.
Traveler. Did you have a nightmare last night?
Because they're not of Natlan, that's probably why their
I
souls
can hear
can't
you
really
casting
go.
and turning in your sleep.
Can go through into the
Maybe
Night
you're just
Kingdom.
nervous for the final battle?
So it was a dream. I can barely remember. Are you sure about that? Everything that happened seems so hazy. Trying to remember is giving me a headache.
Just shake it off, Traveler. We're supposed to meet with Moika today.
What? I'm still curious. What is Capitano trying to achieve? That's what my only guess. That he's trying to get his fallen comrades into the Night Kingdom. Which is- Why did it fly off so high? Where did the other one go? There it is. Okay, where does it want me to go now? I think I know. I need to go all the way to the other side. But up here, not through the inside. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Please tell me there's something I can use it. No. Right as I start climbing, that's one way to go in.
I see. If all goes well, 3 days should be more than enough to forge the name. You won't need to push back the plan.
Thank you. I'd say the sooner you can finish it, the better. I still need to announce the matter to everyone.
Don't worry. We should only need half a day. The Traveler has been in Natlan a while now. The Pilgrim's Chronicle should have enough records of his adventures.
Come in.
Hey, Malika! Oh, Shilonen and St. Lolly are here too! Hello!
We were just talking about you. I invited you here for 2 reasons. First, there's the Traveler's ancient name, which is ready to be forged.
Oh yeah! You need the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? The device the Lord of the Night gave us?
Perfect. Could I take a look?
Which is almost full.
Yep. Well, it looks good. This is definitely enough to work with. Usually the first step in forging an ancient name is performing a ceremony to extract memories from the ley lines. But since the Lord of the Night gave us this record, we can skip that part. Still, I've never used something like this before. This is an entirely new material for me, so I need to look into how the process might change.
I'll help you. My knowledge on the Lord of the Night and the Wyab might come in handy.
That brings me to the second matter. As you already know, once your ancient name is complete, we need to venture into the deepest part of the Night Kingdom. That will happen in 3 days' time.
Yeah, the big finale, which I'm kind of looking forward
3
to.
days? So soon?
I'll start getting ready.
Wait, but...
You'll be staying behind, Paimon, sorry.
You're worried about the Traveler, aren't you?
Well, Paimon gave it a lot of thought. And Paimon's not very good at thinking or fighting to begin with. It's just...
Surprises she admitted it.
This plan could save countless lives. Paimon understands why people would want to be a part of something so important. But all this time, Paimon has barely left the Traveler's side. Not to mention, we all know this will be a super dangerous mission.
Yeah, should we just trust
That's
us.
right. And as long as we win, the Ode of Resurrection will return us to this land. The Night Kingdom is a realm of souls and memories, where mental fortitude outweighs physical strength. All in Natlan are resolved to win this war. The sacred flame will connect us to their fighting spirit. We will do whatever it takes to win. So if you want to contribute, just cheer us on, alongside all the people of Natlan. For the Traveler, I'm sure your words of encouragement are among the most important.
The most important? Really?
That way to be like if they always remember how much that way should be like fishing with nature only turn me on.
That's right! Overcoming dangers side by side, just like always! Alright, it's decided. Paimon will cheer the loudest out of everyone in Natlan!
It's less about volume and more about mental focus, but I get it. You're just trying to show how much you care.
Of course, this all depends on the successful completion of the ancient name. Otherwise, the Traveler will not join me. That is the condition.
Don't worry. I swear on the honor of my tribe, I will not fail. I know how important this is.
There's no time to lose. Let's go.
All right, everyone. When we meet again, it will be to deliver the ancient name.
Good luck, you two!
From what I've heard, the two of you have helped more than enough. You should take a well-deserved rest. Even if there are stray abyss monsters out there, our warriors can handle them. Don't worry.
Exactly! We can't take a break. We're adventurers. We gotta live up to the name. We still have a long journey ahead of us and so many places to go. The battle in 3 days is just another part of our adventure.
I see. In that case, just do what you think is best.
What about you?
This final battle is extremely important to me. The culmination of my life's work. Still, I think you've got the right idea. I'm also going to follow my heart. I plan on using these 3 days to calm my mind and work on a painting.
Oh, you know how to paint?
I just learned, actually. I hear it takes a lot of practice to get any good. It could be anything, though. What I really enjoy is the process of getting better at something through practice. It's how I relax. Of course, that's only when I have the time. I'm usually too busy.
So that's how you relax. Well, it definitely seems like your style.
All right, let's go our separate ways for now.
So, if Malika relaxes by working really hard at something, that basically means she never takes a break, right? Wow, she's definitely something else.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, hello! Sorry, Malika's not here right now.
There you are.
We made it!
With breath, something wrong?
Other than our plan almost falling through, nothing at all. The preparations took longer than expected. We were so worried we wouldn't make it before you left on your next big adventure.
Well, if you hadn't overslept...
Details! Anyway, come on. Let's go to the people of the springs.
Hold on.
Definitely wifey material.
Oh yeah. Jumped the gun a bit there, didn't I? Basically, we know about your super important mission coming up, and we want to give you a proper send-off. Before the pilgrimage, we usually hold a huge feast. All you can eat, with meat by the tableful.
Ooh, Paimon can't say no to that.
I knew that would pique your interest, Paimon. You can eat to your heart's content. You won't want to miss out, I promise. Of course, there's not just meat, but also all kinds of fruit, vegetables, desserts, drinks, you name it. You won't be disappointed.
That sounds amazing! We're in!
Did you just say we need to live up to our title as adventurers?
Well, the best adventurers know how to go with the flow, right? Plus, it sounds like this feast is in your honor. If you don't show up, everyone's hard work will be for nothing. It's our fault for not telling you earlier, so it's okay if you can't make it. Still, if you're not busy, we'd really like you to be there. It won't take up too much of your time. It'll be super fun. Plus, all our friends will be there. Yes, let's go eat. Huh?
All for Paimon.
What's the holdup, traveler? Did
What?
you think of something?
Why don't we invite Mabuika?
Huh? Isn't she painting? Is that okay? It's not like we prepared anything fancy.
Well, I definitely wasn't expecting that suggestion. She's the Archon after all. Maybe it's not our place. But we might as well extend the invitation. The Archon is about to fight for us with everything she has. This feast is in her honor too.
Then who's gonna be the one to invite her?
All of us, of course.
Hey there, Keita. How you doing? Having Venti. I wonder when they're bringing Venti back around. It's been a while since he's been on the banner.
Come in. Oh, it's you four. Is there something you need?
We're here to invite you to the people of the Springs for a feast.
Ah, I see. This is a special kind of feast, isn't it?
Exactly. It's a tradition to hold a feast before battle. We couldn't miss out on this opportunity. It's our way of cheering you on.
Plus, I always wanted to do something to thank you for saving me
curious,
from the
what
Night Kingdom.
would actually be my vision? What vision do you think I'd have, Kirito?
That was my duty. Besides, it's all in the past now. You don't owe me anything.
Given that you're not a drunk, maybe she would actually be okay.
Although, this feast
Hydro.
does sound rather interesting.
So you'll come?
Of course. No need to notify Amina in advance. I'll just surprise her. You don't need to turn this into some kind of grand banquet on my account. I'll try my best to attend as an ordinary person, not an Archon.
It's not like you're the type to pull rank or something.
True, but my presence changes the way people act. I just don't want to spoil the fun. A lot of things can change once an Archon is involved. A barbecue is best fresh off the grill. And still, people will insist on waiting for me to eat first.
Oh yeah, Paimon can see that.
Don't
She's not
worry.
wrong.
I'll
I
jump
mean,
in if
I
that
like
happens.
grilling
I
myself.
can throw
But...
manners to the wind, no problem.
No need.
yeah, it's
I
very
can
easy
take
for her,
care of it.
actually.
Anyway, thank you for inviting me. It really means a lot. I don't need to finish it. I enjoy the process, but now there's something more interesting to do.
Yeah, not very differently.
Then let's go together. The main dish should be ready soon.
It all fall on what you use your vision for. Bards are a common thing in this world, after all. Okay, I need to get over there, so time to teleport. Oh, and I need to be careful approaching that thing somewhere in the middle. No, that is an event I'm not interested in starting right now. I want to focus on the Archon story today, and on Wednesday I'll focus on the events, depending on where I left off. So this is supposedly nearing the end of the Archon quest. Then you'll probably be on the run from the Knights of Obonius every once in a while if you're causing trouble. Venti probably wouldn't care. I still haven't fixed the audio for some characters. Anima, there's been another delivery.
Ugh, you're kidding. Another one?
Just like the others, I heard about the feast and wanted to send something to contribute.
But this is just a small send-off. What are we going to do with all this stuff?
It's supposed to be the end of the war. What did they expect? You'll probably be fighting Hilliters and Abyssal Mages for the most part.
Then again, I understand where they're coming from. I'll deal with it. What a headache. If this continues, half of this stuff's gonna go bad before we get to it.
Oh, don't worry. Paimon will just gobble it all down.
Huh? You're here already? And you even brought the... Archon? What are you doing here?
We invited her. She agreed to come as a surprise guest.
Surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here. It's just...
I'm still surprised she is the chief.
No apology necessary. What's going on?
Well, I started spreading the word about the send-off, just around the area like usual. A lot of people are still busy repairing their homes, so I didn't think many people would come. But the turnout has been overwhelming. Not to mention, we've received a small mountain of deliveries. There's no way we can use all this stuff.
Oh, don't worry. Paimon and I will make
That's
sure
our
work of
star
it.
Outlander's popularity for you.
Remember that nickname?
You're saying everyone's here because of us? Yep. The news about your impending mission with the Pyro Archon has spread all over Nutland. Plus, you were amazing in the recent battle. A lot of people are here just to thank you, or wish you good luck.
Yeah, I still have questions about the fake sky.
Basically, this whole thing is happening
That we
because
saw at
so
the end of
many
that
people
battle.
wanted to see you.
So we definitely weren't expecting you to show up with a Pyro Archon. Please eat. Oh, don't underestimate Jean and Lisa. Both of them have visions, and one of them can drop literal lightning on your head.
Yeah, Mika and the Traveler are in this together. They both deserve a celebration.
You probably be careful who you say that to, and much less Noelle. She can break down entire walls, even break steel with her sword. After all, she is a workaholic.
Well, this is the perfect excuse to throw an even bigger party. All this extra stuff was gonna go to waste anyway.
No need to go to all that trouble on my account. That's not why I'm here. Besides, with so much of our nation in ruins, resources are still scarce. This extra spending for my sake is the last thing we need.
That's true. Party planning isn't easy. I can handle the big picture, but I'm not used to dealing with the finer details. That was always Auntie Atea's job. Sorry. I'm just feeling a bit in over my head. Oh, speaking of Atea, how is she? Is she feeling any better?
She didn't make it.
Oh.
Actually, there's something we haven't told you. Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack on our tribe.
What?
When you brought me her talisman, I knew her end was near. Luckily, I got the chance to see her one last time. She was a hero to the very end. Even though her body was at its breaking point, she showed no pain or sorrow. In her final moments, her thoughts were entirely with her tribe and her people. Gatherings like this remind me of her and the parties she loved to organize, so I decided to attend in her memory.
We didn't mean to hide anything from you. It's just, there was never a good time to bring it up. Cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atea wouldn't want us to remember her with tears. Parties like this were her specialty. But now, it's up to us to carry on her legacy. So we can't let her down. Believe me, she has high standards.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So,
Yeah,
come
he
on,
definitely
let's get
knew
to
like
work,
how
everyone.
to liven up a party.
Chief Amina and our guests of honor excluded. Kachina can each time to go.
to be anything. Maybe, given how melodramatic she is, and that it is a land of justice. Like, you probably have to worry about Risley and Nouvellette. They make sure you'll be judged for any crime you commit.
Wait, you don't have to drag me.
At least get Chino's voices back.
Amina, you mentioned something about a surplus of supplies. I may have a solution. First, invite anyone who comes to deliver supplies to stay for the gathering. If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation to the sender as well. Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend, but you're no longer accepting donations. In addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased by the speaker's chamber, sorted and donated to the appropriate areas.
That would be such a big help, Archon. Thank you. I'll get on it right away. Amazing plan, Malika. It was clear, concise, and organized. But, weren't you trying to keep this small?
I don't mind increasing the size of the gathering, I just didn't want it to be because of me. My approach to problem solving is always the same. Different solutions lead to different outcomes. The method may change, but the right choice is always grounded in logic and reason.
Whoa. Hana feels like she just learned a thing or two.
Surprisingly.
Well, should we take a walk while everyone finishes the preparations?
Maybe.
Sounds good. A casual stroll can be hard to come by. Let's go.
Oh, I can actually see where everyone is. I'm surprised she isn't part of the banner, this one here. Let's go up to her, since I can't remember her name. Hopefully they fix her voice too. Beyonson. That's her. And now they did not fix her yet. Hello you guys, sorry for the wait. We're still setting up the venue. Hey, did I say you could take a break? Keep pushing. This is the home stretch and then we get to feast.
Yes, Coach!
Are you still helping rebuild the tribes?
That work is pretty much done, but I've discovered a lot more people with abyssal corrosion syndrome in the process. So I've been compiling patient records while helping them overcome the hallucinations. Thanks to the captain, we have the draught of lucidity for the worst cases.
I heard about your efforts. The speaker's chamber can take it from here.
It's going pretty well so far.
It's more effective to have a focused
Still
task
have,
force,
like, maybe
and the
another
speaker's chamber
week
can
or two
contact the
left.
Fatui directly for more doses.
Dr. Stadium, aren't you busy?
The worst is over, so it should be fine. I'll confirm it myself later. I'll be in touch with next steps. I just need you to compile all existing patient records to ease the transition.
Understood, Archon. Although I like to continue helping out with the treatment, I can't let everything I've learned go to waste.
Wow, that's so responsible of you.
Well, knowledge is power after all. Hopefully they fix her voice soon. And make her playable. Still again, why isn't she playable yet? Is she fishing? I did not see her fishing. I thought she would be more like using her gun to get the fish. But actually, Cheska fishing? Okay, that earned her some more wifey points. nice.
Chaska?
Hello, Archon. I'm, fishing.
Oh! Doesn't look like the fish are biting today.
Yeah,
With all the noise that there is, I doubt they get anywhere near.
it's okay. You don't have to walk on eggshells around me. I know you can tell I'm not really trying to fish, but gazing at the water puts me at ease.
I went to visit your parents, Chaska. Of course, I could only offer a few simple condolences.
You helped a lot, actually. My mom has been doing better since your visit. I've always been grateful to my parents for taking me in, but now I have an even deeper sense of responsibility. I'll never be able to replace Koichi, but I will do everything in my power to pull them out of their loneliness and despair.
That's exactly what your mother is worried about. She doesn't want you to push yourself to make up for their loss. After all, it's your loss too. Grief is not something that can be measured against others. You don't need to make amends, Chaska. Your loss is a tragedy, not a debt. In any case, they've always loved both of you. There's no need for you to become Koichi when they love you just for yourself.
Yeah, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Thank you, everyone. Sounds like I owe my parents a conversation.
Oh, definitely. You've been running away from them for too long now.
Thank you for everything you said. I'll talk to my parents soon.
She definitely needs a hug. Why didn't we hug her? She deserves a hug. Okay, Kenichi, whose voice also isn't working yet. This box is missing a label. Oh, I see you. What's up?
Nothing. We're just taking a look around.
What have you been up to? Well, everyone's busy rebuilding the tribe, so there's not a lot of story and hunting work out there. But the Pyroarch can assign me a special mission.
Oh, really?
That's a bit of an exaggeration. I just asked Kenichi to help identify some of the unknown casualties from the battle. The fighting consumed all of Natlan. Countless humans and Saurians were dragged into the conflict. So a lot of investigative work is required to confirm their identities.
And who better to ask but Kenichi? Yeah, he knows on pretty much everything and got all sorts of contacts. Just like a detective, I only have tiny details to work with. The goal is to deduce their habit and find evidence to corroborate their identity. It's tricky work, but we have every reason to keep going.
Because Natlan's heroes deserve to be remembered, right?
Exactly. That is how we, as the living, respect our heroes and the values of their lives. So let me know if you need extra help, Kenichi.
I'm doing fine for now. The team searching for the fallen need the help more than me. The longer we take to find the dead, the harder it is to piece things together.
Understood. Thank you for your hard work.
Just doing my part.
Hey, looks like the food is almost ready. Let's head over. Paimon can't wait to feast.
We still haven't talked to
but
some of them.
if there are still people you want to see, that's okay.
Yeah, we still need to talk to Aurora and Kachina. I don't know who else is out there.
Oh, Gramps, Archon.
Stop
I
calling me.
swear I've been on my best behavior recently.
My character may be 500, around 500 years old, but still.
Paimon knows it's just how you talk, but You've gotta realize how suspicious that sounds, right?
I am curious, though. Are you still working with the captain?
No, I don't have a reason to follow him anymore. So my life is back to normal. Growing vegetables, raising aphids. Well, maybe not completely normal. I'm still keeping tabs on the situation in the Night Kingdom. The ley lines are in a bad state.
We plan on bringing that to an end.
I know. You and Gramps, right? You're going to become great heroes. And the most I can do is weave a scroll of your deeds.
Oh, you know how to do that?
Most people from my tribe know the art, but I'm not very good. I can never seem to empty my mind.
You're gonna tell Lolly to take care of
The
it.
deeds of others as a form of inspiration. But rather than waiting for someone else to be inspired, isn't it faster to just take things into your own hands?
Well, there are always things we can't do on our own.
I wouldn't phrase it quite like that, but Paimon's not wrong. Time will give you an answer. I know how you feel, Auroron. It took me a long time to find my place in the world. I'm more mature now, but that passion, that drive to prove myself, I miss it sometimes. Maybe you'll change in the future, but you can still be proud of who you are now.
You're saying I need to live in the present?
That's what you think is right.
Thank you, Archon. That's what I've always tried to do.
Okay, now, okay. China is on the other corner. Over there. Gotta go see that little cutie!
Milani, it's almost time for the feast. Maybe we should send the drinks out first. There's a bunch of guests here already.
Yep. I'm making the juice as we speak. Oh, right, the ice.
Huh? Oh, you scared me. Sorry, we're a little busy in the kitchen right now. But the food is almost ready.
She's so adorable!
Ahow! Get out of the ice bucket!
The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulahau, will not tolerate this stifling hut. We seek a cool place of repose. This bucket suits our taste.
Oh, great. Now we can't use any of this ice. Hey! This is your mess! Get back here! Kachina, Ahow is on the run. Help me catch him.
Okay. Sorry, I gotta help with the how. As usual, Ahau brings chaos wherever he goes.
Lively, isn't it? Leave this to me, Kachina.
Why do they put up with that thing?
What is this? Who dares lay a hand on the almighty... Malwika?
I got him, Milani.
Oh, expert Ahow wrangling, Archon. Thank you.
You shall utter our name with more reverence, or we shall... or I'll get Kanich to... ask you to apologize.
He doesn't know how to react in front of the Archon.
What Dragon Lord you are if you need your servant to protect you.
Ahow ruined an entire bucket of ice. We have others, but still, that was not cool. How should he be punished, Archon?
Let me think. Seems like you could use some extra hands around here. How? Help out in the kitchen.
What? The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulahau, shall not be reduced to a menial kitchen laborer!
I wasn't asking.
Understood. How? You have to learn to be good at some point.
Yeah, seriously.
Hop to it. There's a pile of vegetables with your name on it. You need to wash every leaf.
Help! Someone save me!
Nope, you had it coming a long time, Hal. Maybe they put him in here next time. Just cook him or something. Alright, I think that is everyone. I do not see any more head icons. Just going straight for the party. Oh, I got stuck on something.
So full. I'm practically a blubber beast. Well, what's that? A creature from Fontaine with a super round belly. You've never seen a picture of one?
Oh, it sounds so cute. Paimon can vouch for their cuteness. You can pat their belly and they'll even join in.
I think I know which one they're talking about. That reminds me of my soaring companion. Her name was she wasn't the sharpest Kusor, but she was incredibly brave. I've not encountered the Kusor, have I? So they are from the Collective of Plenty, which we haven't met yet. When there was nothing to do, she would lounge around the tribe without making a sound. Even if you bumped into her, sometimes visitors would think she was all passed out. But she was completely different once we were on the move. When she was little, I took her on all sorts of adventures, but Saurians grow a lot faster than humans. Before long, she was the one dragging me all over the place. I can see it.
She must have been a great fighter to keep up with you.
They're making it sound that she's gonna be a 5-star or something. I hope she is. She's not out yet, after all. If she's not out amongst the 4-stars, maybe she's gonna be amongst the 5-stars. They just haven't ironed her out or anything. Not to mention the problems there are with her voice actor. I had to defend the stadium, so I never got a chance to see her one last time. It was a choice I had to make, but it was hard to accept. Again, it will fall down to what you're doing. After all, she is the one to go and deal with the troublemakers. If they're causing trouble, then Chaska will be there to end the trouble one way or another over on the what's it called? Flower Feather Tribe. So I didn't mean to bring down the mood. I'll just get to the point. I actually saw her in my dream the past few nights. It felt so real, like it was really her. She gave me a ride and we traveled all around Natom together. We were both so happy.
Wait, now that you mention it, I've had dreams of Auntie Atea. She was her typical self, brave and stern, always with that indescribable warmth. I've never had a dream that felt so real. Just like you said, it felt like I actually got to see her again.
So it wasn't just me.
Oh?
Wait, you've had dreams too? Oh, don't tell Paimon you dreamt of your aphids or something.
It wasn't just them. Some of the Gramps and Grannies who looked after me were there too. Growing up, I could always hear a degree of guilt in the way they spoke to me. It's why they never asked anything of me. Why they gave me so much freedom. I never wanted things to be that way. But even in my own dreams, nothing changed. They sounded exactly the same, just like real life.
The same thing happened to me. I dreamt of Ayo's grandparents.
Io? Oh, right, your Saurian companion.
Ayo's grandparents fell to the abyss during the battle, so it's been really hard for him. He's barely been eating. I set up a tent near his home so I could be there for him. And I had a dream that his grandparents came back. I was so happy. In the dream, Ayo seemed like his normal self again. But it was only for a moment, and then I woke up. In real life, Ayo is still struggling. He barely sleeps or eats. But it's alright. I'll be there for him.
And she definitely will. Everyone had dreams, including me. Could they be related somehow?
Traveler? Chaska? Did you two... Oh, sorry, never mind.
When did this become story hour? Still, I have nothing to hide. I dreamt about Koichi. She told me I
No
felt
wonder
like a
she was
completely
so
different person.
down.
She said I'm going down the right path, so she doesn't need to pick fights with me anymore. Maybe your dreams felt real, but the Koichi I saw was nothing like her real self. She would never say anything like that to me. It was a dream. Nothing more.
Sorry, I shouldn't brag in the first place.
It's fine. I'm the one being a buzzkill.
Well, what about you, Traveler? Did you have a special dream?
Tell everyone the dream, including the captain and the souls.
You're kidding. The captain?
Does that mean you have some kind of secret connection to him?
No, of course not.
Maybe the traveler's dream is a different kind of phenomenon.
I may know the cause of the dreams. At the end of the battle, I launched a special kind of night war by using the power of the Divine Throne. Its great power allowed the Ode of Resurrection to bring back all casualties, independent of the time of victory or the possession of an ancient name. In addition, the power of the Divine Throne revitalized the souls and memories within the Night Kingdom, allowing them to take the form of their past selves. Even after the battle, that effect still lingers. That's why those you lost were able to reappear in your dreams. But I agree with Auroron. The Traveler's dream is likely a different matter.
The shamans of my tribe often receive visions of the future through dreams. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes, exactly.
Well, he is a Fatui, so everyone's wary about him.
The captain's future?
It's still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams. Would it be okay if I tried to take a look? If I can observe your soul, I can find out the key elements of the dream.
That reminds me of someone.
You're thinking of the Dendro Archon, right? My tribe's power over dreams is nothing compared to that of an Archon. Observing the dreamscape requires a ritual and can only reveal static images. We also need the full cooperation of the dreamer.
Can't just yeah, like I said, it'll all fall down if you're causing trouble or not. Oh, I got all 5 of my rewards over on Twitch. Let me grab those real quick. Come on, work. That means free stuff for Genshin. And if you listen to her, like, if you choose violence over reason, yeah, she's gonna kick your butt. Especially since you can tap into multiple elements at once, even though she is a Nemo. She can use other elements with her gun. Not to mention her abyssal corrosion, she learned how to use it.
Otherwise, the process could be used to violate the privacy of others.
I also have a fairly good understanding of the ritual. What do you say, Traveler? Should we start the preparations?
Then I'll start getting ready. We'll carry out the ceremony somewhere else.
Gonna grab all that now. Those 30 primogens.
I never knew you could make it this way. This formula is new to me.
Pretty much.
Your granny never taught you about incense making?
No. She usually just lists off the ingredients and tells me to follow the formula.
Then you still have a lot to learn from her. All right, we're ready, Traveler. Once you head inside, you'll fall into a brief
most
sleep.
of her time reading light novels. It wouldn't surprise me if she's trying to keep him busy on something.
Auroron will interpret the dreamscape, but you won't feel a thing.
That's right. Everything's all set.
So, you just need to take a nap? Sounds easy enough.
Oh, I'm curious what's going on. When you open your eyes, there was something
Here,
odd about
have
it.
some water. It'll help to clear your head.
You're awake
We're
already,
not running,
Traveler?
given that she can
That was
fly on her
fast.
gun. Like only a few minutes.
It was enough. What did you learn, Auroron?
The person next to the captain. I've seen him before. He was the one who tried to possess me back at the ruin.
Huh? It was him? Guthred, right? The military doctor?
So you know that name too?
Yeah, the captain told us about him when we were helping Eon-san. He was the one who developed the draft of lucidity, a drug that could help people with hallucinations.
I see. After the battle, I returned to my tribe and began searching through our records of the catastrophe 500 years ago. Even though my encounter with him was brief, I managed to track down some information. The record said he was cold and decisive. Like the captain, he was formidable in battle, but the two upheld very different ideas of justice.
So, he didn't have the captain's sense of honor?
That makes sense. The best partners are those who complement each other.
Wait, if there are records of all this, that must mean the captain was famous in that land.
Yes, but unless he brings up his past, few are likely to make the connection between a Fatui harbinger and Thrain, one of Natlan's legendary heroes.
Thrain?
Guthred
That's
is
an
also a
interesting name.
respected figure in our nation. The story of how he sacrificed himself for Natlan is a pretty famous tribal legend. But there's still something I
Although
don't
the names are
understand.
familiar.
I'm the only one who saw him. You shouldn't be able to dream of someone you've never met. And yet, the figure in your dream looked exactly like him.
I don't think that's a coincidence. I believe what the Traveler saw was Guthred's soul.
But didn't he die hundreds of years ago? There's no way his soul could have survived that long.
Maybe he found his way to the Night Kingdom for a little bit.
No. The Night Kingdom only accepts the souls of Natlan. It's always been that way. The Ruler of Death likely wanted to prevent the Ode of Resurrection from being abused.
When I was with the captain, I could hear something coming from him. Souls that were not his own. I heard voices of sorrow and pain, sometimes faint, sometimes strong.
Souls that were not his own. Wait, could it be that thing we saw on his chest? That's where he's storing the souls of all the Conrian people,
Wait,
so that he can
are
get
you
them
saying
into
Captain has
the
had
Night
Guthred's
Kingdom.
soul inside of him all along?
That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people shouldn't be able to carry the souls of others. It's only possible for me because my situation is unique. And even then, you saw what happened. The Lord of the Night's voice triggers a violent reaction in those with fragmented souls.
I mean, you're talking about a Conrian who is literally immortal, and supposedly his flesh is rotting, supposedly. Like a cursed person, so maybe there's something similar there?
I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient, radiant, and entirely in one piece.
Maybe it has something to do with Guthred then.
It's very possible. It's still too early to tell, but the continued existence of Guthred's soul is likely the key to figuring out the captain's true intentions.
I agree.
The captain never revealed anything to you? The two of you worked together for quite some time.
No, he rarely talked about himself. We were united in our efforts to save Natlan, but it never went beyond that.
Let's come back to this later. One final step, and we save Natlan for good. That must be our focus.
We'll probably figure that out on when we help the Collective of Plenty.
I'll tell the officials at the speaker's
Or
chamber
finish
to monitor the captain.
the
Nevertheless,
Nightwing
I doubt his
plan.
goal will interfere with our plan.
Yeah, he's definitely up to something. But there are far more important things for Paimon to worry about. Like if Paimon had to rate her level of worry, the captain gets maybe 50 points. But considering the final battle, you two get at least 2,000!
In any case, conjecture will only get us so far. It might be more useful for you to ask the captain directly, Auroron. With any luck, he might just tell you the truth.
Huh? Me?
Don't tell me you haven't noticed his respect for you. The first of the Fatui Harbingers doesn't work with just anyone. Fortune favors the bold. So if you ask me, posing the question directly is the wiser choice.
I'm not so sure, but I'll give it a try.
He lacks confidence.
All right, let's head back and enjoy the party.
Hopefully I don't need to do any more reading myself to keep things going with the voice acting. Wait, it was down there, not up here. Everyone enjoys the gathering until sunrise.
Thank you so much for coming, everyone! As this gathering comes to a close, let's hear it for the Pyro Archon and the Traveler one last time!
Good luck.
You've got this!
For Natlan!
Thank you, everyone. Today has meant so much to me. It's been a long time since I had the chance to truly relax.
Yeah, today was great. Well, that concludes the send-off. Everyone is free to go. Any volunteers willing to stick around for cleanup, follow me.
Everyone's gonna make a run for it.
Oh, I'm in.
I'm surprised she stayed.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the stadium. I'm sure there's a lot of work to make up at the speaker's chamber.
Wait, what happened to taking a break?
There is no break from the responsibilities of an Archon. Anyone else heading to the stadium? We can go together.
Yeah, I'll come. There's a few things I want to pick up before I head home. No one really needs a peacemaker right now, so I think I'll spend some time with my parents.
Okay, see you soon.
Time for me to head
Delicious
back too.
food.
Oh, wait. I should stop by Aoife's place first. I need to make sure he's taking care of my radishes.
Of course you do. Well, safe travels.
Of course, the rest is more than anything. I should also get going. Right for now, everyone.
Oh, wait! I wanted to ask something.
A house, not exactly a good party guest, unless you prefer parties with less food and more insults. You put him in timeout.
What goes around comes around.
Good. I'm gonna go to good luck with your ancient name. I'm not sure if you already know this, but being the first bearer of your name is an honor in that one. It comes with a lot of responsibility. But I'm sure your deeds will be remembered for generations to come. I believe in you.
Well, I guess I should head out too. It's gonna be super late by the time I get back. I think I'll go see Shilonin. She's probably done with your ancient name by now. I can check for you.
So soon?
Yeah, Shilonin is an amazing engraver. She usually works really fast. But your ancient name is a special case, so I can't say for sure.
Well, we also don't have anything
And she
to
did
do,
build
so
that
why don't we go
motorcycle.
together?
So she is clearly talented.
Oh, it's okay. I'm not alone. Turbo Twirly's with me. Still, if you want to check on the progress, we should definitely go together. Getting an ancient name is such a special moment.
Woo, let's go!
That's a how, isn't it?
Help! Save me!
You had it coming, a how? But unfortunately, that is all the time I have. Let's see. Okay, I can get 3. Where does that put me? 5. Before I go, screw it. Here we go, one last pull. Damn it, I'm hitting hard pity. Another Bennett? Come on, he's already got Blessing for C6, and I'm not even gonna use it. Why not Diona? Darn it. Okay, next pull is definitely gonna be hard pity, because that puts me at 76. And I wanna pull from Mavuika over Sila, but I need a good cryo character for Oceanid. Someone that can keep those things frozen. And since he's catalyst user, she's gonna make sure they stay frozen. I don't know, well.
Ever kept goldfish as pets?
That is all the time I have for tonight. Let me just switch overlay, and yeah. That is gonna be it for tonight's stream. Sorry I can't go any longer. I want to keep on going. I really just want to keep on going and see more, but I can't. I gotta go to work in a few minutes now. So thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all next time. Good night, everyone. Bye bye.